Alright, so in the previous video we created a form and connected it with the email marketing and the CRM. And in this video let's create an appointment and an event. So here we can now schedule one-on-one meetings or group meetings for any type of purpose. For example, if you do this type of a business where you have one-on-one, maybe it's a business for hairstyling, for example, where you have one-on-one appointment, or like yoga studio, the example that we are building here in this course, where you might have like groups of 10-15 people. So let's create our first event. Now the first thing that you need to do is add a name to it. So let's call it a group event. You can add some kind of a description and a location. So here you can add, for example, the address where the event is going to be held, if it is a physical location where this is happening, or if it's some kind of a, let's say, a Zoom meeting, you can add a link, a Hangouts link, a Skype, or anywhere that you want. So you can add here a link that they can go. So yeah, just fill in something. For example, we will not add anything. And let's continue to the next one, which is to add an operator. And here we can add an operator. We have already created one, but you can build your own if you wish. And let's add the one that we already created. An operator is basically a person to which people can now schedule this appointment to. So if you're a yoga teacher, you can add your own name and email, and you can link your calendar to it. So let's add the operator, and in here we can edit as well, so you can see what kind of things you can do, like email, my name, description of that operator. You can also add an image. Color for this is for color coding. If you have multiple operators, this is easier to distinguish them in the system by color, and you can also sync with your Google Calendar as well as an operator. So if you have your calendar with Google, this is an amazing way that you can have and keep everything there and see if you have other meetings. So it will also remove those slots inside your calendar here in your website. So this is it, and we can click on save. You can also add the services. So for example, if you're a business which have different types of services, let's say that you are a hair salon, you're a stylist, and you have 4 different types of things that you do, like maybe coloring a hair, cutting a hair, or something like that, which can be different duration, or even if it's the same duration, you can have them as services, and the person can actually pick which service they want to schedule an appointment for. So this is really awesome if you're this type of a business. If you don't have different services, like in our example where we're making a group one, it's just one. It's a yoga type of assignment that we are doing an event. And we can go and we can add multiple operators if people want to choose from different personnel to which they can schedule this appointment to. Here we have the availability, if it's one-on-one or group meeting. So again, it depends on what kind of a meeting you're having and what is the duration. You can do a custom one, or let's do it a 60-minute training that you're having, and they can book for the next 2 weeks in your calendar. And these are the available slots. So if you have something that is only from a specific time frame, you can just make them here. You can have it every day or a specific day of the week, and add, exclude days, and have other settings for your appointments that you have. So for this one, let's do it a group meeting for 10 people. So 10 people can schedule for 1 slot, so it's a group meeting. And then you can continue to the next step, which is the form questions. So when the person picks a day and at the time, they can now add their information, and you can ask them whatever questions you want. Again, like a normal form, you can have terms, you can ask for different things that might you want to collect from the user. If you don't want, you can just continue and just collect the name and the email and continue to the next one. A thank you message or a thank you page to show after a person submits the appointment. So it is up to you what kind of message you want to add. You can also add call to actions, etc. Let's just leave it blank for the moment and click on save changes. And that's it. This is how simple it was to create our group event. And now, since we have it, we can now link it to our appointment page. So the person would schedule for this particular event because we have two different events here. Other things that you also see will be a scheduled calendar here. You will see it in a moment. You have the operators, people who have you have added, and the services that you have created as well. So it's very clear and easy to see. Now let's go into the builder, into the page builder. Let's go to our appointments page, and here we have linked to the previous created event, just the test one, but here we can select the group event, and you can see you don't have the choice of services, etc., because it is group meeting with 10 slots. As you can see, these are all available slots for 10 people. And yeah, let's actually test it out. So we already pre-selected it into our widget. Don't forget, click on Save Changes, and you can now preview this page. So this is your calendar. So the person for the next 2 weeks, they can pick a day, they can pick a time slot, and they can submit their information. So let's add some name, some information. Actually, we haven't adjusted the styling here. We'll do it in a second, but let's book the appointment so you can see the whole process. And here we have, thank you for scheduling this meeting for this time, for this date. It is, as you can see, extremely easy. And now this person will be added to our contacts area, as you can see, with their name, with their email. And you can see again all this information here. You can also see the appointment information as well in the appointments area, where you can see exactly well, in the appointments area you can see exactly the schedule that you have and the person that has booked this day for the appointment. And yeah, that's it. That's how simple it is to start collecting appointments from your users and being added to your CRM like this. Super simple and easy. Now, other things again that you can do for your widget itself. Let's go to the appointments. You can see here that you have different settings. So you can adjust a lot of styling about your form, such as the form styling. Here you can adjust the font color. So it was white, that's why it was not visible. So you can make it something dark. So when somebody fills in, they will see the information that they fill in, and you can customize everything. You know, the steps, the display here, the styling. You can also tag the user as well, like we did with the form. So here you can add some kind of a tag to identify that this person that came into the CRM came from this appointment. So you know this is a person that scheduled an appointment of some sort with you. And again, you can send people to your email marketing. So you can create a different list, for example, who are people that scheduled an appointment with you. So again, you can send every person again to the email marketing and automations. You can also change the layout of the whole thing, so you have the ability to change it. There is all sorts of different designs to choose from, so whatever feels and fits the most to what you're trying to do. Here it is with a slightly different design. You can also add it on top of your other section like this and create some padding as well. So this is a kind of interesting design. Now let's see again, and the day for which we scheduled, which was the 14th, you can see that now the 7 a.m. slot, now it is only 9 slots left because we already scheduled 1 and we have 9 available slots. So these are the group meetings. So if it was one-on-one, there would be no slots because it's only one person that can schedule for that specific time slot. And then this time slot will be just gone from there. And as you can see now, when you type in something, it will be visible. And this is the scheduling. This is the appointments. It's amazing for any type of a business. If you just have one-on-one meetings of any sort, this for me is one of the favorite things because we do a lot of demo calls, for example, for our customers, and this is amazing way to do that, to somebody to schedule a 15, 20, 30 minutes meeting, and you can easily showcase your product and convince them in a Zoom meeting, in a Hangouts meeting, whatever you're doing, or again, offline type of a whole service that you provide. This is such an amazing way to do that. And everything is again integrated here. You can create different pages for different events, and as you can see, people can choose different services, like here the test event where we have the option to choose from different services. It's an amazing way if you have different ones or different operators. So a lot of businesses can take advantage of this. It is available and you can use it really easy with your CRM as well. So yeah, play around with it and create your amazing appointments and start generating leads if that is the goal for your business. All right, so in the next video we'll be talking about accepting payments and other cool things, so stay tuned for the next video. Click below and check it out as well.